Uh, do you remember today's topic? We're doing social media today.
Social media.
Mm-hmm.
How can I not remember? It's a very important part of our life, our lives.
Definitely. So
Yes.
why don't we start off with something simple? What kind of social media platforms, like profiles, do you have? On which platforms?
Okay, so I think I have all, but I don't use it. I mean, I just created the account maybe for some reason, or maybe sometimes out of curiosity, and I don't use it now. Sometimes I go to Twitter when I get a notification, okay, something is going on. I mean, if there is a,
Something is
the
trending.
things, something is trending, or someone is like, uh, there is a discussion or argument going on, then I just go and check out like what's new, and then just I come back. That's it. On daily basis, I just use Instagram, I think. Yeah,
Mhm. Okay. So
for
I
time pass.
think, yeah, you do have a YouTube channel. So in terms of your YouTube channel, do you have a branding strategy in place?
No, not yet. I don't have
Oh,
any strategy right now, but I think I will think about it in future.
that's good. Because I was going to ask you, like, a lot of streamers, YouTubers, gamers, what they do is they have like an Instagram account with highlights or with some sort of sneak
Yes,
peek
they have.
to
Yes,
encourage people to go to their YouTube channel? So do
yeah,
you
yeah.
have something like that?
No, no. I just have a personal Instagram ID for now, and official one I don't have yet. But yes, as you have like as you
Mentioned.
mentioned about a lot of YouTubers and influencers, they do have. I mean, they always mention that this is my Insta ID. You can go and check, go and check out. I don't have, but whenever I listen to those things, I think, or I keep thinking that I think I should also start, but the time, when the right time, when there is a right time, or when the right time comes, when the time comes.
When the time comes, yeah.
Yes, when the
I'll do
time
it
comes.
I'll do it when it's the right time, basically. But the thing is, if you look at any big brand, like whether it's a person or a company, uh, you have to realize that you don't just become famous overnight. You have to prepare yourself to become famous, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Again, I don't know what your goals are with the YouTube, but I'm just generally saying that they have the foundation set for when they become viral, right? Because let's
Okay.
say you do get viral, okay, or you do get famous. They're two very different things, by the way. Then, if people see that you're not ready, you don't have an Instagram, you don't have a Twitter, you lose out on that traffic, on that engagement. Okay. Let's say I just started watching your YouTube channel and I'm like, oh,
Hmm?
wow, this person is so cool. I really want to know about her journey. She's so sweet, kind, caring, whatever I like about that particular person. But I don't use YouTube that. I love, like, I spend 10 hours on Instagram every day. So I would love to follow you on Instagram. And every time you send an up, like, put something up, I'll switch on my notifications and I'll want to see it. I want to see every story. I want to see every live. I want to see every reel or post you put up on your Instagram, right? But because you don't have an Instagram, that person may never see any of your videos unless,
Okay.
they actually go to YouTube and search your name and like search your channel. So you have to cater to like everyone. Again, I may be wrong, so please tell me if I'm wrong.
You have to
Cater to everyone.
cater to everyone.
Yeah, cater as in give them what they need, basically.
Okay.
You know how in food we say catering?
Yeah, I got it.
That way, yeah. So you kind of have to serve everything to everyone, whoever needs what. And you'll always notice that brands, when it comes to Instagram, the same post will be made in a very different way. It will be very colorful, it will be very different. If you go to LinkedIn on the same brand, it will be a more text heavy post. It will have a lot of
Yeah.
text
Yes.
to have a lot of value, information. People who look at your profile on LinkedIn have a different goal. They are looking to network with people. They're looking to make deals. It's a business mindset. Instagram is a more relaxed, casual mindset. Like, okay, I'll go to Instagram after I'm done with my work at night, just to relax, right? That's why we
Yes.
see a lot
Yes.
of influencers moving from TikTok to, Instagram Reels right now. because that's a casual environment. But on Twitter, like you said, they argue. Very rarely on Instagram chat comments do you see people arguing, right? Because every platform has its own purpose. So I really think, again, I don't know how many subscribers you have on YouTube, but I just generally think you should prepare for it now, because when it does happen, you don't want to lose out on that opportunity.
Okay. But again, I have like different maybe opinion on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an opinion. It's just a query or question. Like a person. Okay, I have a YouTube channel. I am trying to manage it in whatever way I can right now. If I'll open Instagram, official Instagram ID as well, then obviously I would have to take care of that. I cannot just open it and I cannot just okay, I have opened it and people will get to know. It won't happen, right? I have to work for that also.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if so, what I think is, how can a person manage both the things, or is it possible? It's possible actually, but the thing is that what I'm trying to ask or say is, okay, isn't it better to concentrate on one thing rather than because anyway, people who are following you or who are your subscribers, viewers, they are only going to follow you on Instagram, right? So, are you getting me or not?
I understood, but I don't agree with you.
Okay. So the thing is that if I am not able to even fully concentrate or grow the channel completely for now, then how can I manage Instagram as well? That's what my question is.
So I personally know a lot of people who have 20,000 followers on Instagram, but only 500 subscribers on YouTube. It's because Instagram gives you more eyes. It gives you more engagement because there are more people on that platform. And Instagram has an element of randomness to it. YouTube will only suggest me a video if I search for particular things. If I write English, it will show me the best channels with English, right? But when it comes to Instagram, we can use hashtags in a much better way. So if I look at a post that says English and grammar, okay, it will show me all the reels or all the posts that have that in my recommended list, right? What happens there is someone who doesn't know you at all may look at something, some reel, a funny reel where you get value also, and like, wow, this is funny, this person is really good at explaining these things, I want to check it out. They'll open your profile. In your bio you'll have a YouTube link. They'll see, okay, what does she provide on YouTube? Then they'll click on the YouTube, then they might discover your channel, right? So always remember, for someone like you who is focused on YouTube, use Instagram as a way for marketing. Okay, so you can tell them that, hey, why don't you follow my Instagram, right? Let's say 1,000 people follow. This is every time you put up a post or a story, it's literally like messaging each and every follower saying, hey, this is a new video, why don't you go check it out? Which you can't do on YouTube unless they have switched on notification, right? Plus, that post, story, or reel can go out to strangers as well who may like your Instagram. Not to mention, once you get to 10,000 subscribers, you'll want to take sponsorships, right? Sponsorships, collaborations, deals, whatever your goal is. When you do that and they see that you only have presence on one social media, they will not value you at your actual at your actual brand value. Basically, it decreases your brand value because it shows that you only know one thing. And if you know any influencer, they are good at everything. They have to be. They need to know everything. They need to prepare for everything. So don't think that Instagram and YouTube are completely different. Okay, so YouTube is your main product, and Instagram is like you take snippets. Like, this is a half an hour video, or just take 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, make it a reel and post it on Instagram. I don't think that will be too much work, right?
Yes.
So if you spend 10 hours a day on YouTube, you can spend 1 hour on Instagram, right? Even if it increases your subscribers by 5% or 10%, over 1 year, over 2 years, it's going to make a huge difference. Don't you think?
Okay. Of course, you're right.
Yeah. And not to mention, a lot of brands are marketing more on Instagram than they are on YouTube. These small fashion brands, where you can do like a collaboration in terms of kind. So like a face cream, or Daniel Wellington is like a watch brand that is doing a lot of collaborations with influencers on Instagram. So Maybe they send you a watch for free and they tell you, okay, make us a reel. There's nothing wrong in that. I know it's not money, but it's still your brand is improving
Yeah,
because other brands will
exactly.
see that, oh,
Brand.
Daniel Wellington thought you were a good investment, right? Now, Daniel Wellington is not going to sponsor a 30-minute video on YouTube because there's no
No.
point, right?
Of course not. Yes.
Yeah. So the thing is, when we start off these things, we don't know what the outcome is. But until we don't take that step, it's not going to happen. I also started watching a lot of movies when I was a kid, but I didn't have a goal that, oh, I want to do this, that's why I'm watching. But today I am a good conversationalist. I can talk about anything. I can talk about thousands of topics because I've seen so much. I wasted so much time. I invested so much time
Invested.
watching. Yeah, I invested
Yes.
so much time
Invested.
watching random movies with random topics and random documentaries. I'd say today I have like a general knowledge base or some sort of foundation. So don't
Yeah.
always look at the goal. Sometimes look at the journey also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
This
I
is
got it.
I was just like maybe I was ranting about this. I don't know. But I personally feel like Instagram is something you can't ignore.
Okay. Yeah, obviously, as I already mentioned that I think I use Instagram a lot, and
Mhm.
I think everyone is mostly using Instagram for a lot of things. So yes.
All right. Should we move on to the next question?
Yes.
Do you have
What's the
any
question?
questions about social media or anything?
Uh, let's proceed further, and then maybe I would have a question in between.
Okay, no problem.
Yes.
um. Okay. Hmm. If you were given the authority and opportunity, what will you do to eliminate the negative impact of social media?
Okay. Is this question is from document?
It's from the document. Yeah, I don't really talk about the document. It's just
Exactly.
it's an interesting
Right.
conversation. It's an
All
interesting
right.
question.
Okay. 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 What can I? Okay. So I think social media is a very good platform. It is to connect people all across the world.
Hmm.
And I don't think if something bad is happening, it is because of social media. I think it is because of the people who are using it wrongly, or not using it in
Incorrectly.
a proper, yeah, who are using it incorrectly. So yes, if I'll get any opportunity to to uh,
Eliminate.
eliminate negativity, so I think first think about people. I mean, who are those people who are like defaming social media, or saying that social media is not good, it is just waste of time, it causes um anxiety and depression and a lot of things. People says a lot of things when it comes to social media, but I think they they are only people who spread all these negative things, and not social media, because we are using it, we have created it, we are using it. So I think it's our fault, it's people's fault.
Yeah. So I
So it's
think I agree with you because a lot of people keep saying now this is a very common thing that happens across a lot of things. People hate it on PUBG also like this only. PUBG causes
yeah,
people to be violent. PUBG causes kids to be lazy. They don't focus on their studies. And I kind of disagree with that statement because PUBG didn't do anything. PUBG is very clear about what it offers, what it is as a product. Okay. It's the lack of discipline that is causing you the problem. The fact that instead of
exactly,
playing it for a short amount of time, just to relax, to meet your friends, you are spending a whole day on that particular app. And the same goes with social media. Uh, I'm not saying there are no negative impacts. There are negative impacts, obviously, but depression is one of them where you feel like my life sucks and that person's life is so awesome. I always see them do good things. Well,
exactly.
yes,
When you
but
see, mhm.
you never see them do bad things. If they go through a breakup, they're not going to put up a story about that,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely. that's the point. I mean, people only post or put on good things on social media, and that is the reason. If someone is hanging out in Goa on a beach, we think that, oh my God, why can't I do that? I don't have that
My
what
parents won't
access.
allow me.
Yeah, oh please, don't say that. I don't have that access, or why I can't go there, and all those things. But they can't see that how many hard work they have done, or
How
like
much hard work.
oh shit, yeah, how much hard work they have done, and what they have gone through to reach there, and
Yeah,
they just see the good things, and that.
exactly. All the
But
sacrifice too.
yes, and we say that there is a negative impact, or there is a negative thing in social media. So it's just because it depends like how you use it. If you use it properly, it may change your life also. But if
Hmm.
you don't use it properly, if you misuse it, then also it will change your life in a negative way.
Exactly. If you
Yes,
use it to its full potential, you could possibly start your own business and become financially
exactly.
independent. But if you
Yes,
misuse it, you may that misuse of that product may cause you to be unemployed, to be lazy, to feel depressed that other people's lives are better. Sorry,
yes, yes.
like I've seen this so many times where people see, like as an example, I'll see someone on my feed with a Ferrari, and I'm like, oh, he's so lucky he has a Ferrari. He's not lucky. He spent the last 15 years, he sacrificed
He
so
has
many
worked
things,
so hard.
exactly, to work so hard to get to this level. He has studied, he has fought with people. I'm sure they have. I'm just saying. You don't see that because when they didn't have a
Exactly.
Ferrari, you didn't follow that.
It's your point of view. I mean, you just think, oh my God. I mean, we should think that he has this thing. It means we also can have these things, and we should work according to that. But again, we are human, and our mindset is just like we normally attract to negative things first, and then we think about positive things, and maybe that is the reason we think that, oh shit, why can't I have it, and then we think later, as we have discussed and we have understanding, then I think we'll think about, okay, if
Mhm.
he has these things, then I will also work hard and try to achieve these things. So yeah, it's
Definitely.
about people and mindset and all these things.
Yeah. So we
Okay,
have,
so what? Hmm. Okay, all right,
I was
ask
just
me.
going to say, we have 6, 7 minutes. You were going to ask me something.
Yes, I was about to ask you, like, um, I know about YouTube. Other than YouTube, what social media app you use? I'm not asking you for ID, don't worry. I'm just asking you normal.
Okay. So obviously, when all these social media platforms had started, or not started, when they became famous in India, I made a profile on all of them. But I just realized that a lot of them are something I don't like doing. Like I hate Facebook. I hate that whole user interface of like
But
blue and
Facebook was the first,
yes,
social
that's what I'm
media
saying. So
app.
when it had come, I had to do it because all my friends are there. That's how we communicated. That's how we shared our.
Yes.
But now it's just very annoying for me personally. So if I could, I would have deleted it. I think I have deleted my Facebook. I don't even know. But my I won't say my favorite, but the two apps I use the most are YouTube and Instagram. Okay, and on Instagram, yeah, YouTube and Facebook. That's YouTube and Instagram.
YouTube and
That's it.
Instagram.
Yeah.
But YouTube is a social media app.
Yes, definitely. So I use it to consume content, right? But if you are an
Exactly.
influencer, it's like the same thing with Instagram. Just because you're not posting any pictures of yourself on Instagram doesn't mean it's not a social media platform. And the difference between Instagram and YouTube is completely video and Instagram is completely images, although Instagram is turning into a video platform now soon.
Yes,
So it
a
will
lot.
become a little more like TikTok, and they will stop giving you the likes and comments on the posts. They will only encourage reels and stories and
Okay.
IGTV and live, all the
Yes.
video
I think
parts.
Instagram have almost everything. I mean, if we start like scrolling Instagram, we can spend 2 to 3 hours
Endlessly,
there.
yeah.
Yes.
We'll be
And the same
consuming
like YouTube.
content
I mean, if
endlessly.
you also like start using YouTube, you don't even realize. I mean, sometimes YouTube gives me a reminder that it's been 2 hours you're using it, so just stop it, or
Huh?
it's data reminder or
You
something.
have you put some sort of reminder in it in the settings?
Yes,
That's
yes,
good.
I have.
That's good. That's very
Because
responsible.
that's when you realize that, oh my god, especially in the night, that's when you realize it's 1 o'clock or it's 2 o'clock and you should sleep now, because you have to wake up early in the morning. And that's why I set it myself, because I know
That's good.
if I won't get reminder, I'll keep watching it. That's why.
Hmm.
Maybe
Yeah,
you haven't.
I haven't. No, I don't have the discipline for that. I know there are times where I'll start off with a very innocent video, like with the mindset that I need to research something, but then I'll end up like 3 hours later just randomly looking at a video on how soya sauce is made in Japan. And like in the middle of the video, I'll just realize, why am I watching this video? Like it's interesting. I'll watch it, but how did I get here? I don't understand how I got here. You know,
Okay. Yeah,
YouTube
YouTube
keeps
recommends you, I think, almost everything.
exactly.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe you haven't searched about it, but still it recommends you that video.
Yeah. I think my YouTube is like my algorithm is set and YouTube knows how to keep me addicted to that platform. I'll watch something and in the next recommended videos, there will be something that I'm like, oh yeah, this is nice. I'll download it. And I'll put it for download. And then in my mind, I'm like, yeah, but don't you want to know now what the video is about, what they say? Like do something and I'm like, oh my god, okay, fine, I'll watch it now. And then that just keeps on like this is what I do at night. This is why I don't sleep early because like after 12, when I'm done with my work, I just end up on YouTube or I'll watch like an anime series or something. So
Okay, that's so nice. No restriction, you can do anything.
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Any other questions you have for me?
No, I asked you about your favorite social media platform, and I think, yeah. Don't you use Twitter? Twitter.
Twitter is damn boring for me, honestly. I don't like
Okay,
it. I have it, like I have everything on my phone. I just don't use
you
it.
don't use it.
Yeah, I open Twitter once in 3 months, I think, just to see if I have any sort of notification or message or anything. I open LinkedIn once a month. I don't open Facebook honestly, unless
You
someone
don't have now,
specific.
I think. You
I
have
don't
deleted
have
it all.
exactly, so I don't even open it. That's the point. But
Okay.
Instagram, I think I spend a good 4 hours a day on both my profiles. There's a public and a private profile, but I spend a lot of time on that because reels are so addictive nowadays.
Oh my God, it's too much. It's more addictive than YouTube.
Definitely, because it's so short,
So
and
much.
every time you do this, you get a new topic, some sort of funny video,
Yeah,
something
exactly.
about travel where like they show a really beautiful island or a really beautiful waterfall, and I'm like, can't wait to go there. Save this, send this to my wife.
Yes.
Tell her we have to go here.
Actually, while like searching on Instagram, we make a lot of plan. We even share with our friends like, okay, we have to go there. We are gonna do this and that. Yes, I
Mhm.
do this. And before tapping on that Instagram reel tab, I think twice.
Oh, I never
I
do that. I don't have the guts to press that tab button. So basically, Reels is a new button now on Instagram. And then, so when I updated my app, Instagram is like, here, you can press this button to open Reels, and we'll give you a recommended, like, for you page. Like, this is recommended for you in terms of Reels. And I still haven't pressed that button because I'm so scared. I don't know what is going to happen. I don't know how many hours I'm going to waste on that. So the only two places I go to Reels is when I'm on my feed and someone on my like following, like someone I'm following. If they put something up, then I open the Reels. And second is when I go to the explore page, the find button, right?
Yes,
When I go to
yes.
find
That is
something
very
and
interesting.
then I see a reel over there and I'm like, that's an interesting thumbnail. I want to know about that character in that anime. And I press that
Okay.
and then I keep scrolling and there's like 100 anime reels and I'm like, stop. You need to stop right now. Stop doing this.
Exactly. It's difficult to come back when you start watching reels on Instagram. It's
Mhm.
really addictive.
Once you
Addictive,
started
yes.
scrolling, it's like, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay, is it for me?